clicking on the place. Place. Clicking into place. Okay. No light today, you don't need to see my face. But welcome back to this garbage. Yeah, it's garbage and I love it. There we go. That should help a little bit. Shit, what was I doing next? I can't remember. Okay, we're gonna go to Novak through Nipton. Where are we now? Crap. So if we're gonna go to Novak, I think we have to go down. And then around. Yeah, I'm aware. Don't sass me. I already forgot how to play this game and I played it yesterday. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Seems fine. I don't see a single thing wrong. It's gonna be a little bit of a trek, but it's not that big of a deal. It's just over there. I think that's it there with the water tower. Still running okay? Yeah. Take this little shortcut. Oh, it looks like a racetrack. I don't think I've actually been in that area, but looks like a little racetrack. That's nice. I saw another one over here. There you are. Thought you can get away from me? I need that experience, please. Oh my god, did they kill a rat scorpion? Jesus, okay. I mean, if you're getting up on something enough, there's a good chance you can kill it. Shit, I'm dying. I wasn't paying attention, my bad. Oh shit. My god, okay. Oh no. I'm out. This mag just heals me. Need those. Oh, I have some purified water. Hang on. Don't need that. I might use those. There's a good chance. I'm gonna need a new gun. Okay, my pistol still got ammo. There we go. Didn't do anything. Just exists. I'm gonna take your rounds and your bobby pin. I think I'm okay. What else do you guys have? Anything good? Bottle cap, water. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need those. I'll take this to repair. Stim pack always. Got you. Did I get you? No. But you. Take that, I'll take this. Okay, I'm gonna repair my 10mm. So. Oops. Okay. What else do you guys have? Since you wanted to be a bitch. Ooh. Sure. $25. Okay, well. If I remember, I'll come back. The fuck was that? I don't see any red, so I don't...
Did you see that?
No?
That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
I didn't see anything.
Not for long. I met her on the road a few days ago, and we've been traveling together since. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace. Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. Once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky.
Give me 2 seconds. Okay.
What? The hell I will. Hey!
My speech is not high enough. That's okay. And it's these ones, the star bottle caps. Which will start... Oh. Thomas's journal. It's gonna start another quest for us. So let's go... No, I think it's here. Okay, last entry of the journal reads... Finally seen turn around. Made a list of mumble caps. Blah blah blah. Jacqueline. Let's... I don't think... She should be around here somewhere. He came from up here. I have everything set to low, so... I don't actually see anything happen. I'm sure I can find her somewhere. There she is. She might have some extras on her. Hey, Jacqueline. You do, you have 2. Now I'm gonna take that. So then... Okay. Now this is not gonna look very pretty once we get into Nipton, so just have fun with that.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze? Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah!
Can I have glasses?
What lottery? The lottery. That's what lottery. Are you stupid?
Are you?
Only lottery that matters. Oh my
God, smell that air!
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
Doesn't look that excited.
Bye.
Bye. Should kill him for his glasses. Yeah, the lottery he's referring to is the lottery to leave alive because it's lined with corpses. Yeah. Because the Legion's here.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here. Especially any NCR troops you run across.
Yeah.
Where to begin? That they are weak, and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depth of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson. Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too. Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed. Ha! Innocent. Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us, yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned. One by one, they stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself. As are all crimes, if you feel strongly about it, attack us, and soon you won't feel a thing.
They will overpower me. It's like 5 of them, and then these 2 dogs, and then just me. So we're not gonna do that, but I am gonna go exploring. It's not really gonna hurt me if I'm here. Unless I attack them first. I like that little roulette wheel. I don't know what that bang was, but they don't have glasses on them. Gave myself a glasses perk and I don't have glasses. They fucking destroyed me. What over here? Do you have glasses on you? Oh my god. I couldn't get out in time. There. That should do it. Out. Thank you. Nothing. Nothing. Don't see any more grenades. Or mines, sorry, but that doesn't mean they're not here. What else have we got in here? There are enemies in here? Huh. I just wanted to explore, but okay. I'm gonna be attacked. I don't want to be here. Can I? Oh, they're still alive. I mean, if they're near death anyway, can't I just... Nothing fun on you. They took all your good shit. I'll leave the rest of you. They're not worth my time. Or my bullets. We're just gonna leave it in. It's a shitty place right now. That's fine. Welcome to Nevada. The Silver State. I've been to Nevada. We went to Las Vegas on a trip once. I was like 10th grade or something. We went to a convention. A lot of fun. Oh, it was resetting itself. Okay. It's like, why did that move? No, I get it. We're good. I'm gonna save real quick. Wander. Cool. I don't know what's around this corner, but I feel like it's not gonna be great. Sometimes mines show up in vats, and sometimes they don't. Yeah, knew it. That looks like a cell phone. I don't think it is. I think it's just a light. Oh yeah, there are little lights on the road. I think there's lots of mines in here. One here. Oh my god, where? That's fine. That's fine. What else do I have for aid? I'm not gonna do that. We could do that though. Damage resistance. Plus 86. Jeez. Why is that worth less than that? I don't know. Don't need whiskey. Health. Yeah, keep that. More health, more health. Okay. Let's just go. We're just gonna go. We'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about you though. Anything good on you? Oh, drugs. Thanks. Thank you for the drugs. I heard wolves. Don't want to be a part of it. Someone there. Don't want to be a part of that either. So we're just gonna go. Searchlight. Novak. This way? Seems like it. I think I'm okay. I don't think they're following anymore, but you never know. Oh my god, there's so many of you. Why are there so many of you? What? Why are there so many? What the fuck is any of this? Oh yeah, I know. What in the ass? Ooh, didn't like that. Didn't like any of that. Jesus. Not today. Oh. Ah. Recruits can suck it. Goddamn legionaries. I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna take that. Cause fuck you, that's why. Give me your shit. You guys are assholes. What else you got? Yeah, sure, it looks like drugs. Ah, that makes sense. Take shit. More shit. Thank you. I might take that varmint rifle. What's my varmint rifle at? Okay. This one, this one. Yeah. Take that. I can repair this some more. Ooh, excellent. Damage 15. Oh yeah, we're taking that submachine gun. 100%. Thanks for your shit. Dumb legionnaires. I hate the Legion. It's fucking spooky, and for what? Not even like the good kind of spooky, the bad kind of spooky. Novak's still pretty far, I think. Yeah. That's okay. We'll make it. Got lots of food, some water, big handful of stim packs, a couple doctor's bags left. Those Night Stalkers were a nightmare. They definitely earned their name. Hated all that. She used VATS more often, honestly. But that's on me. I keep forgetting to have it. Who? Up here? Oh. We are neutral, so they will not attack me. Ooh, preach. Preach, 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 preach. It's health. I will take health. Oh, there's no one down here. Gunslinger. Take, take. Don't care about anything else. That's the nice thing, is that I'm neutral with them, so they will not attack me on sight. I'm like enemies with the powder ganger, so they will attack me, but these are nasty. Just terrible people, honestly. Let's discover this place. Maybe. There we go. The ranger station. Oh, it's NCR territory. Ooh, and you got legionnaires stalking out there? Big oof. Have fun with that. You guys can handle that. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm going to Novak. Which is a silly name. But I kind of like it. It's clever too. There it is. There's the dinosaur. Not far. Let's get there a little faster. It's a silly name, but it's clever too. It stands for no vacancy. I think that's all that's left of the sign. It's just no vac. Thanks. Is there a specific person we talk to? Here's a person. Do you have a name?
Gathering drunk's not the most exciting work, but it's a living.
Don't have a name. Do you have a name? No. Dino Delight. The dinosaur's adorable. It's thievery. But no one's in here. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go in the dinosaur. Oh, this way. Victor!
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
Hi, Victor. What are you doing here?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
I guess so.
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novak folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
Okay, well, it's nice to see you here.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
End my suffering. Kill me in my sleep.
Well, this ain't New Vegas, but I reckon you can find what you need here. Try the office out front.
Okay, thanks.
Be seeing you.
Merci, Victor. No, you're just a person. Okay, we're gonna go in the big dinosaur. Hi, Boom.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want? I think you better leave. Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Okay.
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
Thanks, Boone.
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who. My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
Okay.
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him.
Okay.
And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
Anything for you,
Good.
Boone.
I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over.
I will do
No one
that
in
for
town
him.
knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next. I know, all right. That's all you need to know. Yeah.
Bye, Boone. I like him. He's decent folk. I'm guessing, yeah. Everyone's asleep. What time is it? 1:38 a.m. Okay. I have some things that I might be able to sell to you.
Hey there. Need anything?
You sound like Sunny Smiles.
Sure. Here's what I've got.
I probably won't use any of this. These either. The grenade I might. Grenade rifle is pretty cool. I'm not gonna use these. Is that the good pistol? 41. damage is 14. Just barely. Just barely better. I'm gonna keep that shotgun. Keep that. Yeah, you can have that. I don't want it. I think I'm okay. Thanks. And I got some cash money. Manny Vargas. I remember that name.
What's going on, man?
Oh, hello.
Sure I know him. What do you want with him?
He shot me in the head.
Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies.
Why can't I tell people
Well,
that
listen,
he shot me in
I
the
can
head?
definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own.
Okay, Manny.
Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
Sure.
Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now. Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me. It'd mean a lot to me. I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone.
We're not gonna lead him in front of the dinosaur. We don't even know if he did it. Can't go in there. It's Boone's room. Is there anyone upstairs? I actually don't know.
Hey
Daisy
there.
Whitman. Hi, Daisy.
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all. Vertibird pilot.
Oh.
71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away.
Nice.
I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly.
Okay.
The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together. 4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me.
I guess I can't ask her about Boone's wife. That's okay. What about the next door? Who's in here? Hi.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you?
Who?
Sorry, it's just you look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on.
Okay.
Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me. You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog. Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see?
Is it?
Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands. Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him.
Okay, Bruce.
Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little.
Sir.
I guess I don't. That's why I'm here.
Plowed his daughter.
You do that? Great. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Can't ask him either. Do I have to wait until like daytime? Daytime. Our house is over here. Can I go in? Ranger Andy. I think he runs the dinosaur. Hi, Andy.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy. Carla was a knockout. Whenever Boone walked around with her, he always had this funny grin on his face like he couldn't believe his luck. I know we couldn't. That wasn't the only reason she stuck out, though. That girl never minced words. If she'd had better food or hospitality, she'd let you hear it. Trouble was, she usually had. I don't think she meant it. She really was a sweet girl. I think she just wanted to remind herself that there's still nicer places in this world than Novak. Who could blame her for that? Had his wife taken. I don't think he'll ever be the same as he was. Damn shame. I told the Rangers up at the station to keep an eye out, but there's just too much ground out there for them to cover. No, but I've been laid up for a while now. Haven't been able to keep an eye on things like usual. It's a small town, though. I'm sure someone would have noticed somebody like that if they came this way. Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen.
No, it's okay. I'll go check on them.
No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit.
I bet they're dead.
Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time, it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten.
I'm sorry, Andy.
A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet. I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me. Hey, wait a sec. I know what I said, but if you find yourself by Ranger Station Charlie, let me know what you find. I'd be interested.
Okay. I can do that for you, Andy. What is this? Okay. I wonder if there's like a letter somewhere that said who did what to his wife.
How you doing? Hey there. If you want to buy something from my shop... Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long. Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does. Sure, but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if that's what you're wondering. Sounded like he didn't have his money with him. His friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found such a fine store and left my money elsewhere. Manny might know more about him. Thought he might have been friends with one or two of them. He's up in the dino mouth during the day. Come back soon now.
Just want to see if there's like a journal entry or something somewhere. Why do you have so many dinosaurs here?
How you doing?
Yeah, fine. like a note. But guess I didn't. I sold her. I didn't like the way she looked at me. Okay. Wasn't what I was looking for, but I will take it. So we helped the cons. Not real pleased about that, but that's fine. Boulder City is up here. We're neutral with them. Oh, have I been there? We'll go back. Why not? We'll go back and then we'll go back to Novak and... Oh yeah, that's right. Well, just in case. Wow. Okay. Some stuff over here. Nothing good, but... Okay, let's go up and up. This way. Oh, ammo. Don't seem like there's anyone here, so maybe they are all dead. Let's go in. Ooh, yeah, they're super dead. Thought I could grab it. I was wrong. Okay, that's fine. Jesus. How many goddamn mines are in this place? And for what reason? I'm gonna end up killing myself. No. Oh. Not anything good. God, I gotta be on the lookout for these fuckers. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thanks. No. Oh. He's just gonna be like that now. Well, everyone's dead. I'm sorry all your friends are dead, Andy. I'm gonna leave. It's starting to annoy me. I guess I could take all their stuff if they're dead. Wonder what killed them. It was not me, that's for sure. Gas tank. Weird. Oh. Did I have to read the note first? No, I guess not. That's the only building that's here, so I guess that's it. I am sorry that all his friends died. It's creaking. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Okay. If I put those on, does that count as glasses? Oh no, it's special. It's perception. Okay, it's at a plus, so I guess that does. Guess it's any kind. Yeah, we'll go to Novak. We'll go tell Andy his friends are dead, and then we'll heal up and go. There's a sign, Novak. Okay. Is it early enough for him to be out?
Any word on Station Charlie? What? What happened? God damn it! I just spoke to them the other day. If this is some kind of sick joke...
Do I look like I'm joking?
Nah, that'd be too far. Even for those guys. Listen, this could be trouble for all of us. Whoever did this is still out there, and they might come this way. If you can find out who did this, we can be better prepared to deal with them if they come through here.
Oh.
Huh. People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier.
What's up, Andy?
There's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times. Maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
I get to learn something. I learned the Ranger takedown. Use this technique, initiate a power attack while moving backwards. Okay, thanks, Andy. I don't know why I blacked out while you did that, but thank you. That was kind. Now I don't know how I find out. It doesn't give me a... I'm probably not gonna do that, let's be honest. Okay, that's health. These are health, more health. You guys are prepped and ready to go? Damn. Can I get out this way? Not really. I'll go around. That's not a big deal. I think I might stay. Instead of doing the Boulder City, that's fine. Who cares? I gotta send someone in front of the dinosaur, but I don't want to just send a person, you know what I mean? I want to send the person who did it. What if she did it to herself? Like she wanted to go with them. It'd be shitty, but... McBride?
Look who's here.
Dusty, Alice.
What brings you here?
Hi, Alice. What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
Boone. That's that sniper fella. Works in the dinosaur, right?
That's the one.
I only met them but once or twice.
Okay.
They seemed real happy together. I really ought to get to know them better. They're probably nice folk.
Have you just never been outside?
Nice.
Okay. Oh,
Hey
weirdo.
there. In from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty.
You look like Sam Elliott.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might. I remember she had an edge about her, like she'd rather be someplace else. This kind of life ain't for everyone, that's for darn sure.
Okay. That felt useless. But there are more people to talk to. Let's go around this way. I think it's the next house.
Hey.
Let's try
What can I do for you?
Strauss. Oh, no.
Later.
I don't know if she travels or if she stays, but it's nice to know. No bark is weird, but we like them. No, you're not going to bed. Good morning, get up. I need to talk to you, please.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
By gum.
We'll just see about that. You come any closer and I'm liable to stick you with my sticking knife. Old stick is feeling mighty ornery this day. You sure now? It's kind of hard to hear you.
I'll yell.
Okay, just speak up a little. But not so much that they hear you. They got people everywhere, always listening.
Ankle's itchy, go away.
Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby too for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the
lobby,
John,
okay.
maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you ask me.
That actually
I
helps a
thought it
little.
was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better. More rat men come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves. If anyone asks, we never spoke.
He's old and wild, but he's hardly ever wrong. Which is something. Later he talks about like an invisible monster eating their Brahmin. He's right, there was an invisible monster. I think it was a super mutant with a stealth boy or something.
Well, welcome to you.
Hi, Jenny.
You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you. How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her.
Okay.
She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to live with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting. Watch out for strangers.
I could just scratch myself with the wrong end of my pen. That's fine. There's more.
I hope you're fine. Nothing. I know he thinks she was kidding. You could tell she... Oh, what am... I'm Jeannie May. We're in a little desert... Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. Up the road a ways to the west. There's been some sinister... Other than that... Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big... And there's a town just east of... But we got our wonderful... I just know what I've heard. Ever so often that... What? I hope you're fine.
Can I talk to you about anything else?
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Dusty McBride's Ranger Andy's still hurt, but they've. You got. We do the. Go see Cliff Britt.
Okay.
Watch out.
You're useless to me now. Why do I have so many goddamn... Just gonna go up here, I guess. Maybe there's something in here. How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Number one said, ain't that a kick in my head?
How you doing?
I hugged her and she hugged back. The sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the
Welcome to the
boat?
Dino Bite. Bless her. Well, we all... They're scale replicate from what I... But the paper...
I don't really care that much.
Come back.
Not talking to you, Boone. I'm just looking around. I don't see anything. Why are there rats coming from that door? Cliff, what the fuck? Okay, there's so many goddamn map markers, I don't know where to go. Let's try local map. Dino D-Light lobby, that would be that one, the front desk? Is that not? What else is in here that I missed? Okay. Empty. I must be missing something. Yeah, I'm just looking. Don't worry about me. Something fell, or... Thing. Okay, hang on. Just in case it goes wrong, as per usual. That might be something. Okay. I'm gonna put you up to 5. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, bill of sale. That's what we needed. Okay. So let's read that. Miscellaneous. Oh my god. Purchase from Jeannie Mae Crawford. The exclusive rights to ownership and sale of the slave Carla Boone. 1,000 bottles. Unborn child. Oh my god. Miss Ma'am. Oh, I don't think I've read that before.
I hope you're fine. Watch out.
Didn't like that. Well, she's the culprit, so what do I do? Can I send her out in front? I would love to. Please tell me I can. I think because she's working, I can't. I'm actually very pleased to be able to do that. Let's wait. What are we at? 10, 11, 12... 9. Yeah.
I hope you're fine. Watch out for strange.
Do we have to wait for her to leave? Come on.
I hope you're fine.
No, I'm not, actually.
What?
Come outside, Jeannie. Come on. Jeannie Mae, let's go. You and I, we're gonna go have fun. Let's go. I'll wait an hour.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face.
Malcolm, what the
Almost
fuck?
took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes.
I'm trying to kill someone,
Don't
Malcolm.
suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit.
Congrats, I don't care. Why?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps.
That was so long
you didn't
ago.
show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on. I had to make sure of your disposition. There's a lot of jumpy folks out there that'll shoot a man as soon as talk to him. Now that we're conversing, though, I can tell you what I know about those caps. There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there there's a fabulous treasure from before the war. The caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars. No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated. Nah, I gave it up years ago. There's people out there so mad with the all over the place. The easy, you'd think they'd all have been picked clean by. Some say it's old Festus that does it. Other than bottles, you'll just...
Who's Festus?
It's said that the treasure
guarder? Cool.
It's also said he's been around. That'll make him pretty damn old.
I bet he's super old. Thanks,
No
Malcolm.
problem.
Go away.
If you do end up trying to collect more stars.
Alan Marks. Okay, I'll kill him too. I'll kill every single one of you. Do you think I won't? You finally leaving? I don't leave with you.
Hey there. I hope you're fine. Watch out.
Okay, now that she's off work, can I...
I hope you're finding... Okay, if that's what you think.
Can't wait to kill you. Maria's up there, just waiting. Ready for this? I am. Fucking bitch. How dare she? I'll put my sheriff's hat back on. Does he know that she was pregnant, or... I don't want to tell him. I really don't. Oh, I feel nauseous. Every time I play these games, man. It's every time. I'm sorry, Boone.
That's it then. How did you know? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here. I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you. No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened. You don't want to do that. Yeah, that might be true. That's reason enough for me to take you up on it, I suppose, but this isn't gonna end well.
Why not?
Fine. Let's get out of here.
Spotter perk. I'm really sorry, Boone. That's not fair to you. Like, at all.
How you doing?
Hi, Cliff. I didn't really think about that for a while. What does the spotter perk give me? Hostile targets are highlighted whenever the player is actively aiming. Oh, that's excellent! I think that was just at the time. Okay. Come fly with me. Come fly, let's fly away. Pack up, let's fly away. Bitch. I have no sympathy for her. Helios 1, the dawn of the golden age. Helios is the god of the sun. Oh yeah, he keeps up. That's great. Reload, put that back. I got lots of guns and I have some melee weapons, so I don't think I'll be caught wanting. Oh, it highlights some red. That's neat. I like that. That's a good perk. You know what? while I'm here. Yeah, I did get to pick my level up stuff. That's right. Because I picked the lock, and then that leveled me up, and then once I was done grabbing my shit, I was good to go. I guess I could just rob her. No one else is gonna be in there, right? Maybe someone will take over. I don't know. Oh shit, huh? Don't like that. Fine, you're better than that. Get him, bitch. Jesus, what are you hitting me with? Oh, I'm down. I'm down. Great. Next. I'll hit more like that. Nice. I think I hit a lot there. All my limbs. Oh my goodness. That's fine. You got anything on you? Oh yeah. Grenade rifle. That makes sense. Okay. No wonder I was getting my ass beat. Can take you. Do you guys all have grenade rifles? My god. Ooh, drugs. Where's Booney? Oh, okay, he's good. It was janky for a minute, but he's okay, he's fine. Right. Don't have much left, but what I do have. Cigarette, Nevada State Lotto. What's this place? Oh, they're out of gas service. Cool. NCR, I'm proud. Okay, weirdo. What was the place that's just all kids? It's like a little lamplight or something? There's something up here. Good or bad, there's someone. Looks like good for now. Just gonna moonwalk your way back. A lonesome drifter. Hi.
Howdy, little lady.
Hello, sir. What a commanding mustache.
My story's a long one.
Oh god, never mind.
Anything?
No.
So long.
Oh. Sorry. I don't want to hear a story right now. Is that the quickest way? Maybe. It is. Let's do it then, and hope nothing kills us on the way. No. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't go through the trees. There we go. There I gotta find those motherfuckers. Get on up, get on up, get on up. Hello. I have a
You here to
Kowalski.
pay your respects too?
No.
It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City, then blew the whole town up.
Oh.
The NCR still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself so they could evacuate some of the wounded.
Congrats, I guess.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188, but they're not due to arrive for a while yet.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Jesus. It really blew this fucking place all to hell. Man. And the Great Khans are up here.
We've got a situation with some Great Khans right now.
Oh god.
The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
What's going on?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
Okay.
Once the Great Khans have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you. Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are, but considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack, alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in, but it'll probably be too late for you.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Glad you're on my side. Well, we'll put this away for now then. I think I have some stuff to up my charisma if I need it. Oh hey, this place fucking sucks. You could just leave. Hello.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
Surprise! I'm here to haunt you. Ooh.
Yeah, about that. Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me. What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt. Fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. I guess I can up something else. There we go. Wait, what else do I have? Oh yeah, I can eat people for health. Double bonus from reading magazines. Educated. 2 more skill points every time you advance. Yeah, let's do that then.
Hey.
Okay, now let's talk to him.
I'm getting real tired. I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
I will, thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm very good at negotiating. I'm gonna talk my way through this whole game. I think that's my favorite part about doing like a full charisma run. Just talking my way through it the whole game.
I'm glad you're able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not. My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I? You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
Aw, they both like me. Well, that's nice. That's less people that I have to kill. That was kind of fun. talk my way through that. Ooh, what's over here? Oh yeah, Repcon. This is all inside this trip. Accepted. Neutral. Just a passage. Yeah, I know. Liked. Shunned. Shunned, because they're powder gangers. More retcon. Accepted by the MCR. That's nice. They don't like me, but they will accept me. Which is something, you know? Part of the steel bunker. Okay. Well, we have to go that way. I don't have much time to do that. Atrocities, yeah. We can head that way anyway. What's the best? I think we should stick to the main highway. This place sucks. I mean, it's the wasteland, so it would suck. Oh, there's something over there. I don't want to be a part of it though. I am glad I was able to talk my way out. I'm bumping my speech all the way up to 100. 10 charisma, 100 speech. It's gonna be super worth it later on. 100%. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Every level up, I'm gonna put 5 in my speech. Boulder Beach Campground. Well, what's here that's gonna kill me? Ooh. Gross. What do you do? Why do you keep buying? Oh, excellent. I'll do that. Okay. I have 4. Okay. Let's put it into... Yeah. That's fine. I'm good with that. Something up here.
Fancy meeting you here,
Victor,
friend.
what the fuck?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
Great.
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
It's a cute saying.
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide and hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though. Yep. This is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk. Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
Oh, Victor. I'm okay with Victor. It's not the worst thing that can happen. What's up here? Is there a person?
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
You're kind of stuck, aren't you, buddy? I mean, that frees me up to steal all your shit, but... Benton can. I guess I should heal a little. I'm not doing so well. I'll do that, but I'll keep it for when... 7 seconds. That's fine. There's no perception intelligence. Okay. off when it wears off. That's decent enough. Thank you. Alright. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's only me and I walk alone. Are you okay? You killed Victor. Okay, well. That sucks. Oh, sorry, Victor. Ew. That don't look very good. I don't know when the last time I saved was. Oh, that was a while ago. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. That was the wrong button. Hit load and says save. There I am. Back here. It's okay if everyone stops watching. Forgot their grenade launchers. I'm just... I'm just giving up now. Alright, I just wasn't feeling it when I started, and now I fucked myself real hard, so... I just don't care. Whatever. Whatever happens, happens. More rats. Oh, they're ants. I don't care anyway. I'm gonna go discover an extra place just for a little extra experience. Then I'll go back into Boulder City and redo the con thing. It's NCR territory. It wasn't much, but it's something. I'm gonna go back in and do the cons thing. I'm gonna hope that that 1,000 will get me the extra that I need. You know, fingers crossed. It's gonna be 10 for discovering Boulder City, I think. Rangers give them hell. Let's see our... Jesus. Yeah, another 10.
Wish you here to pay your respect. Bye.
Actually talking to him. Okay. I'm gonna save when I come out.
We've got a situation with some...
I know.
They if we...
Yeah, dress up. Let's do this again.
What the hell? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting real top. What's the...
Okay. That's done. Let's go back to Lieutenant Moore. Try not to hang ourselves on the way. And just go from there. Probably run into Victor again. I just hope he doesn't die. I kinda like Victor.
I'm glad you were able to get my...
Accepted them both. Save. Save, 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 save. Great. I don't think I'm gonna go by the beach. I'm gonna go through 188. Do you think Victor follows me no matter what? Or do I have to take the beach route for him to follow me? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I wonder if anyone's made like a fan game. Like made their own Fallout state. You know, like this is Nevada and then there's one that's like Washington and it's the Capital Wasteland, I think. And then the other one's Massachusetts. Yeah, Fallout 4 is Massachusetts. I can't remember the other two, but I wonder if anyone's made their own like fan game for Fallout and then just put it in a different state. I think that'd be kind of neat. For some reason I'd like one in like Chicago, Illinois. I think there's like a brother. All I really know about Chicago is like there's a Brotherhood station up there or something. Not much in the lore for Illinois. What if we get a game like in California? Oh, Fallout 76 is like the Appalachians, right? Where I'm not 100% sure where that is. I don't know geography very well. Might look that up later. It's mountain range. That's northwest. I don't know. But Fallout 76 kind of sucks, so it doesn't matter. Okay. What are you doing to me? Oh, merchant. It'll take a bit to load in, but it's the price I have to pay for a game to run smoothly.
You've done a good turn for
Whoa.
the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio.
Sorry.
You call, and we'll come running. You're
Oh,
not
thank
alone
you.
out here.
Were you
the
following
NCR has
me?
your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Kind of hot. Thank you. Well, that was nice of him, wasn't it? Grub and
Fancy
gulp.
meeting you here, friend.
Hi, Victor.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Look.
Just merchants? That's cool. I guess we could just follow him. That's one way to get to the strip. I feel like I'm gonna beat him though. If we're going the same way, why doesn't he just offer to like walk with me? You know? They look like they were fighting. That's the strip over there. You can see one of the towers. The strip is an interesting place, like in real life. Very bright, very loud. I don't think I'd ever go back. Not a city person. NCR? Yeah. Cities just freak me out. There's too much going on. Don't like it. Oh. Not so durable now, are you? Probably change your name. Oh yeah, I see it. Anything on you? I'll take that. Okay, well. Not really much for me to do, is there? Except to just go. Oh, it's rotting and it's empty. Of course. I think that Vault 13 canteen just gives me extra health or something. I think my health bumps up a little bit every time I take a sip. Not a bad thing. I want to stay on the road. I'm having fun with that. Maybe I should follow the freeway. Never actually gone in the proper way before. Just taking shortcuts all the way through. I think this is it. Wish we got here at night. It's much prettier, but yeah, it is what it is. Here are the doors. I can't remember if it's this game or Fallout 3, but in one of these games there's Fisto the robot. It does exactly what you think it does. Freeside's East Gate. Oh, we're in Freeside. Only you can prevent corporate espionage. I feel like, considering the state of America, there are children. Rotface the Ghoul. Considering the state of America today, this is not far off. Like this feels like what its future might end up being. You know? Thanks, Boone. What the fuck was that? I think the main gate's over this way. Go ahead, Boone. Nice guy.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Okay, we'll go in. There's a few gates we gotta go through before we're on the strip. The Kings, where they're all Elvis impersonators. That looks like a prostitute. Congrats. No. I'll shoot you in the face. I literally don't care.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend.
Thanks, old Ben.
Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Okay. Why?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Okay.
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Congrats.
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed. Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items. My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
Was it people?
You're telling me. Not long after my father's shop went under, and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away.
Yep, called it.
Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying told you so.
Well, you're a better man than me, then.
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long. Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy. Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat.
Penis.
No, escort just sounds better than man whore. Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
I'm sorry.
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear.
Good for you.
Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again.
That's
and after
good.
a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
Aw, good. We'll talk about other things. I think that's it.
All right.
Thanks, Ben.
Bye.
There's the greeter.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. Admission to the strip requires an official passport or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
Where do I get a passport?
Please read. You have been warned. Discrimination.
Ooh, good. That's vicious. Okay, well we can't go in yet, because I don't think I have the caps for it. No, I don't. But that's okay. We can always find something extra to do. 11:48. I'll go here. I just want to explore outside for a little bit. So I need more science. Once I get more science, I'll be good to go. There are places out here that I would like to explore. This way. And then I think we'll go do the retcon thing. Oh, tomorrow. The Jason and the ghouls. It's kind of a lot of fun, actually.
Hey there.
Oh.
Here's the rest of the payment I
Bingo.
promised you back in Good Springs. I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Okay.
It's a two-player game. The goal is to it's why you won't see Caravan in any Here, take this holotape. So, just keep an eye out for him while you try.
Okay, I don't really want to play.
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson.
Okay. She might have extra, like, side quests. Oh. What do I need for a doctor's bag? Oh. Okay. So sometimes junk is useful. That's interesting. It's the main office. I think Alice is in here. Hi, Boom.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you? I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner. Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran. It's been...
Okay. Let's just go do that. That'll get some extra exploring in. I think that's the tops right there. Because you can go all the way to the top. So instead of getting a passport or anything like that, I just need to get my science up. And I'm gonna get that as high as I can, so then I can just command the robot to let me by. There we go. The gun runners. Ooh. What's up, nerd? Isaac? What's this? Companion dismissal terminal. Okay, that's neat. For like all companions or like robot companions? I don't actually know. Heard that. Sharecropper Farms. I would like to like run a farm. I don't know, something about farming seems real peaceful and appealing to me. Buying from a farm sounds really nice too. It cuts out the grocery store where they up the prices way too much. Just trying to survive. That's all it is now, survival. Big ass compound. Where's the door on this fucking place? I probably went the wrong way. That's okay. I think we'll do this quest for Alice and that'll be it for today. I think I might go play on my own. It's not feeling so hot. Sure, you can tell I'm very quiet. So I'm kind of glad it wasn't a big audience today. Just gonna discover this place. Just in case. How am I not discovering it? What's going on? The weirdest thing. Just let me... Okay. There we go. Aerotech Office Park. Is this the door to get in? Yeah. That was weird. There's something about it was just weird. That's okay. I think you are on the other side though. Hope there's something to shoot out here. It's a little too quiet for me. Ooh, more things to discover. Hello. Here's a road. That helps. It's probably over there then. Psst, let me discover you. You're bad guys. Won't let me discover it. Something to shoot though. Oh my god. Fiend. Oh. I will take those actually. Everything else can suck it. Don't like none of that. Oh, I see ya. Can I reach in there? Not really. Thanks, Boonaroo. Oh, excellent. That means that in there too. Okay, I don't get an extra perk. It's okay. Hey, how do I get in?
Fiends. Cracked out junkies.
Okay. We're not gonna talk to you anymore. Shooting at something. May I have a crumb of action? So I don't need into the compound? Oh. I guess I could have checked. Like a smart person. Oh, die NCR, kill NCR. Okay. Elicit her. That's fine, I'm almost done, so. There's no point lurking. It's you? No. Hi. Okay, bye. It's cute. I was just missing an R, if that's what's wrong with it. Here's something that seemed a little off. Las Vegas. It's an airport, McCarran Airport. I was gonna say, it kind of looks like an airfield. True Las Vegas fashion. Slot machines everywhere. They really are everywhere. It's upstairs, I think. Like Las Vegas is made out of slot machines. Okay, maybe he is downstairs. It's weird. Oh. No. But where downstairs?
Something I can do. I'm usually good with faces, but
I was looking for what's his face. Okay, maybe I'll open the local map because I don't understand what's going on here. Is this a door? Okay, it is. So you're around here then? Oh, there he is. You blended in with the wall.
Pleasure to
Sorry.
meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22? From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves.
What's Vault 22?
Vault 22. Where to begin?
Bad things? You look like you have a robot arm.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom.
Okay.
Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month.
That sounds nice.
Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation.
Okay.
And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
I would love to do that. Nothing is impossible.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company
Like
accepted,
4.
of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand.
Oh.
We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you.
Okay. Tell me more.
Good. I thought I sensed the kindred soul in you.
I was just
beneath
talking
the
about farming.
wasteland veneer. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth.
Okay.
Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
I will do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand?
Yep.
Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Yes, sir. Anything else?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging.
Okay, but what am I up
Downloading
against?
the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
None taken. Okay.
Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
Thank you. Okay, well...
Did Dr. Hildern... This
Oh my
really
God,
isn't any
Angela,
of
go
my
away.
business, but... Did
It's
he
not
give you
your
a
business,
job?
you're right.
Not interested. More concerned. It's just... You're not the first person he sent to Vault 22.
See, this is what I wanted to know
and
from
I know
him, and he
he'd
didn't
never
want to
tell
tell
you.
me.
There were a lot of mercs, one after another.
I'm different.
None of
I
them
got
came
shot in the
back.
head and survived.
Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs? But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keely and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Sure.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Bye.
Right. Good luck.
I feel like I'm starting to remember what Vault 22 looks like. I don't think it's good. There we go. We found you. I did all the running.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Alice.
Well, you've proven yourself. As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however.
Want me to kill him?
And finally, I need someone to acquire the gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths. Thank you. Was there something else? It's been a pleasure.
Okay. Big ol' save. Peacekeeper. That's nice. Okay. Well, we're all done with this one for today. Thanks to the people who joined me on the stream today. Sorry it wasn't more vibrant. But we got lots done. I don't know if my science is high enough to get into the strip, but that's okay. We'll go around doing some side quests, level up the science and the speech, so then we can talk our way out of everything. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and I guess we'll see you guys